All right, I better make this pitch good. This segment of our show brought to you by Safety Systems, East Tennessee's #1 source for security and entertainment needs. Whether it's a security system for your home, a fire safety system for your business, home automation, call J.J. Surlis, the guy in the middle seat over here, after our show. Call J.J. Surlis about Safety Systems' many top quality services. J.J., I use you guys all the time. Got one of your signs in front of my house. Big believer in your company. So, was it pretty good? Is that a good enough pitch for you?
That's great.
All right, good job. Good job. Worth the money? All right.
Yes, sir.
It's all true. By the way, let's get back to favorite memories, or maybe it's favorite in the word, most amazing play or most amazing single game performance you saw from a teammate or an opponent, whichever way you want, in Neyland Stadium while you were playing. You want to start?
I'll start again. First, I'll start with a teammate. My most amazing play was Anthony Miller, and I'm redshirting this year, 86 Mississippi State. He caught a quick screen, and when I'm talking about he took it to the house, I mean, like he got to the house so fast, looked like the house came to him, and he outran guys at that time. Mississippi State had a highly ranked defense in SEC that was second and first round draft choices, had incredible NFL careers. He outran them, chewed the ankle up. YouTube that, you need to see it. And then the other play in Neyland was a winning play against the University of Tennessee, Notre Dame, Rocket Ismail, 1990. Those sidelines are still on fire. He hit that thing so fast. I mean, look, he outran guys I know run 4.3, and he hit on the short side pitch, boom, ran to the end zone, and then got mad that it wasn't longer.
Yeah,
rocket, boy.
That was a great game too. That
was an awesome game.
That was two legitimate top 5, top 10 teams just belting it out. That was good stuff.
Yeah.
JJ, most amazing play or performance you remember?
Well, I mean, I don't necessarily have a teammate or a player or anything, but I just remember my junior year of playing with the guys that I got to play with, and we had maybe, 10 guys. Even the second team guys were getting drafted that year. And you got Dale Carter and Jeremy Lincoln and Chris Mims, Chuck Smith, and all these guys that were just lining up. And, I'm a defensive coach, a defensive player. I coached little high school football, 1 year college, and just watching teammates play do the things they're supposed to do. Like you said, somebody steps here, you're standing right there wide open. And that's the way that year just went. We had a phenomenal defense, and it was just such a fun time to play in that system because of the guys that were around me.
And so much talent came through here in the 90s, just culminating with your bunch that left in the early 2000s. Just a stunning a number of great plays from great players. Will Overstreet, is there a play or a performance that you remember?
I mean, there's just so many. I mean, you think about Al Wilson's game against Florida, the number of fumbles that he caused in that game. Deion Grant against Auburn, jumping up one-handed, pulling down the ball, interception. You got Billy Ratliff's play, obviously, against Arkansas. And then you had Travis Henry, I mean, in that game, right, just left, right. Mm-hmm. We'd been going up against him in practice, so we knew what a chore it was. But just seeing that, I mean, I tried to think about a few, but I mean, there were so many things that happened and players you saw and things that happened. You've probably forgotten more than you can remember at this point. But it was always something to see something special out there, no matter if it was an opponent or not, just to see somebody great do something at a certain time that was great. It always amazing. Even if you're playing against a guy, you could go like you did, right? Man, that's one heck of a play.
Well, we were talking earlier. One of the plays, there are two that really stand out. One was the Billy Ratliff thing, which was snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. The other one was just the opposite. 1990, you guys were down there. 1990 against Alabama, Tennessee's lining up to kick a potential game-winning field goal with a minute and a half to go. You're snapping the ball at Bama's 34. Even if you just miss it, you're still fine. Not only do you get it blocked, it gets blocked 40 yards downfield to the 38, to where Alabama gets like 5 yards, kicks a game-winning field goal on the last play of the game. So literally, you're setting up your game-winning field goal. It is blocked so far downfield, the other team is already in field goal range and they kick. I've never seen anything like that one. And I remember wanting to hurl in the stands. But I'll give you another great performance, one-game performance I remember from your old roommate, Reggie Cobb in the rain against Auburn for what he ran, 220 yard, 225.
Yes.
And then of course the memorable down the sideline, which you were checking your helmet. Tell the story.
Well,
I'm
first
right
of all,
on that, right?
With Reggie, right?
Yeah.
When Reggie ran the ball.
Yeah, you were actually out of that game for that one play.
Oh my goodness! We're talking about with the kick, the block kick. Or are you talking about Reggie?
No, I'm talking about the Reggie Cobb.
Reggie Cobb. Oh yeah, I was out of the game that one
Yeah.
play. I was checking my helmet and had to come out. AK, it was.
Did a good job handing off.
Actually, it was a pitch. It was an
Yeah.
awesome pitch. Dead ball, easy grab for the tailback, and Cobb took it to the house. I mean, the running that he displayed, the balance he displayed on that run was just incredible. He got hit like 4 or 5 times before he finally outran the safety, which was John Wiley, and he played a long time in the NFL himself. So it was incredible. It's funny we talk about these plays from our teammates, and we made a few ourselves out there. But I always tell people we didn't know we were that good. We just were trying to impress each other. Mm-hmm. We wanted to have respect amongst each other, and that was a big thing. We wanted to be better and make each other better, and then win games. You thought we were good. We just wanted to win.
Well, the amazing thing is when you look at the talent that you had, if you impressed your teammates, you were impressing the best guys. I mean, you were impressing a lot of first and second round draft picks at that time. The 90s and the late 80s is when it really started rolling. 2 championships in 3 years, right on up through Will's senior year when it dropped off. It was the curse of Overstreet when you left.
Yes, exactly.
But it's just an amazing the number of wins, and I should have added that up. But the record of the 3 guys involved here, what Tennessee's record was during that time, the bowls you went to, the guys you played with, just an incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, you could argue that's the best 10, 15-year stretch in Tennessee football history, and.
Well, I can speak for these guys also when I say this. We're more pissed off about the ones we don't have.
That's exactly right. That'll make you more mad than anything else.
The ones you don't have. Yeah,
All right.
brother.
When we come back, I want to ask these guys about running through the tee. Everybody wants to know what it's like. I'll ask them what it's like. Whether it's the first one or the last one, which one they remember the most. Running through the tee is next as we talk about the 100th year of Neyland Stadium here on the Sports Source. See you on the other side of this break.